Alright. So I recently discovered something that I think is going to revolutionize the way that individual levels are done in speedruns of this game. And I'll start by telling a story. Several years ago, I was a freshman in high school. Our English class on certain Thursdays would do what we called the Thursday Challenge. This was usually just a 5 to 10 minute fun challenge. Sometimes it was class related, like maybe a spelling bee or a trivia contest. But sometimes it was a physical challenge. I remember one where we had to keep our arms in the air above shoulder level for as long as possible. I won that one. It was painful. It was not worth it. Another challenge, though, was a handstand contest where the goal was to walk as far across the floor as possible while doing a handstand. Now, I could not then, and still to this day can't really do a handstand, but I decided I'd just give it a go. Why not? A couple people in the class could kind of do a handstand. The farthest anyone had gotten was 7 feet, and I was the last one to go. Now, looking at 7 feet, I decided I wanted to clarify the rules. And when I did, I learned that the rules were just to get as far from the start line across the floor as possible, using only your hands without any other part of your body touching the ground. But you don't lose distance for having anything land behind how far you had gotten. So you get to keep all the progress you make as long as your hands are the only thing that touches the floor. And knowing that, I changed my strategy up a little bit. I went up to that start line, didn't tell anyone what I was planning, took several steps back, and then with a running start, I went and leapt across the floor, face first, and reached out my hand and touched the floor at 8 feet before I landed. So I won a handstand contest. Now, how is this relevant to speedrunning this game? Well, looked at the rules for a bit. These are rules that have not changed since this leaderboard was created. But what I discovered is that in the rules, there might be a bit of a loophole. Look how it says, the timer starts when you gain control of the golfer. The timer stops when you get the golf ball into the hole on the 18th. However, what it doesn't say is that you have to play any of the other holes first. And this gives me an idea. I think I can cut minutes off of every individual level in this game by going straight to the 18th hole. And I'm going to do that shortly on Deere Run.
Hello there and welcome to the golf. I'm John. Let's get things going. Let's have a good drive here. Par 4, first hole. Let's rip this one in the middle of the fairway, take it from there. Not sure where this one's going to end up. We are in the deep stuff here. I didn't expect that. Okay, here's a third shot. Need a little more
World
pace
record.
on that one. This was your fourth shot.